Hi, my name is Jessica and I am a teacher.
And I am Lillian and I'm the athlete.
Slide of NWABA logo. Tandem biking orientation.
So today we are going to learn about tandem biking. The first thing that I want to discuss is that the individual who rides in the front of the bike is called the pilot. And the individual or athlete with a visual impairment who rides in the back is called the stoker. Today we are going to start off by orienting our athlete to the bike. So Lillian, I'm going to guide you to the front of the bike. And here we have, if you bend down, we have our tires. So before every ride, you want to do a squeeze check and check both tires that there is a sufficient amount of air inside them. How do they feel? Firm?
Good. Yeah, they're firm.
Okay, excellent. So if you trail your hand across the handlebars, excellent, you will see that there are gears on my handles. So your left hand has the gears. So if you turn the handle towards me, then you are shifting up in gears. And if you turn the handle away from you, you are shifting down in gears. And sometimes on a tandem bike, the gears on the bike can be located where the stoker sits in the back. So also where your right hand is, there is a safety bell. So when you're on a road ride, you can let people know that there are obstacles in your way and that you are coming down the road or down the sidewalk, whichever it may be. So in both your hands, if you go down, perfect, there are brakes, and this is how we stop the bike. So if you give them a little squeeze, excellent, we're just going to check to make sure that the bike is not moving. Excellent. So they feel great?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So we are going to trail down the bike. So you're at the handlebars, that is my seat, and then this is where your handlebars are, and then your seat. So the last thing that we're going to check is our chain. So if you slide your hand down the frame of the bike, excellent, you will find the chain. So we want to make sure that our chain is tight and not loose. So how does that feel?
It feels good.
Mounting the bike.
So before getting onto the bike, you want to discuss which foot is going to be your power foot or your power stroke. And that is the foot that initially is going to press down in order to gain momentum. So Lillian, which foot do you prefer to use as your power foot?
I prefer the right foot.
The right foot, excellent. The next step would be to check the seat height. And you want to make sure that the seat height for yourself and the athlete is about hip height. So Lillian, if you turn to your left and square up, excellent.
Yep.
Is the seat good height
Yes.
for you? Okay,
Yep.
excellent. So our last thing before we start moving is Lillian, if you grab the seat and trail down to where the pedals are, you'll feel that there is a kickstand to your right. Excellent. So you want to make sure that before you take off that you sweep the kickstand away with your right foot. So if you could find that, excellent, excellent. When you start tandem biking, the pilot is the one to get onto the bike first. So I'm going to get on. You want to make sure that your feet are planted and you're holding on the brakes for stability. So the next step would be to tell the athlete that they are ready to go on. So what I would do is I move the pedal back and I hold it in front of my knee. That way when the athlete goes on, the pedal is not going to hit them in their shin. So Lillian, when you're ready, you're able to go on. Excellent, excellent. Are you ready for takeoff, Lillian?
I am.
Excellent. So you want to make sure that you keep your head up and you look straight ahead. And I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1, pedal, and we're going to drive our right foot down. Okay, you ready? So 3, 2, 1, pedal.
tandem biking, dismount.
When discussing the takeoff with your athlete, you want to discuss with them which foot they prefer to finish on. You want to make sure that you count down with your athlete, 3, 2, 1, down. And as a pilot, you're not going to squeeze both brakes at the same time because that will make you jolt forward. You want to make sure that you're talking to your athlete about slowing down and you're pumping the brakes. That way it's a gradual slowdown and not an abrupt stop. So when exiting the bike, your athlete is going to get off the bike first. So after you stop, you're going to have both hands on the brakes and you're going to tell your athlete that it's okay to exit the bike. So Lillian, whenever you're ready, you're okay to exit. Okay, and now you're going to instruct your athlete to slide towards the back tire. So come around towards the back tire, keep both hands on the seat. Exactly. And now it's appropriate time for the pilot to exit the bike.
Use clear descriptions for the athlete as you approach the dismount. Use the cues 3, 2, 1, brake.
So we're going to be slowing down a little bit and you want to get off on our left. So we're going to coast and coasting, coasting, coasting. 3, 2, 1, down.
Dismounting the tandem bike.
All right, Lillian, so now you're going to exit the bike. So you are going to exit to your left. Yep. Yep, grab the seat, excellent. Now swing around to the back of the bike behind the tire, excellent. You can even straddle the tire, perfect. I'm going to get off now. And now what you can do is walk your hands forward, put your left hand on the handlebar, right hand on the seat, and now we are going to walk the bike forward.
Tandem biking on the road.
We are approaching a crosswalk, so we're going to start to slow down and coast. Excellent. And we're going to start slowing down. 3, 2, 1, down.
Describe surroundings to the athlete as you are biking. Include crosswalks, cars, pedestrians, and other objects. Dismount the bike to cross the street.
Okay, perfect. Grab that seat. Perfect. I'm going to exit. Okay, so one hand on the seat, one hand on the handlebars, and we are going to look both ways before we cross the street. It's all clear. And now we're going to walk through the crosswalk.
For more, visit the Sports Adaptations page at www.nwaba.org. Thank you for watching.
Thank you to the Washington State School for the Blind for allowing us to use their campus in the making of these videos. Thank you to Guide Dogs for the Blind, who create partnerships between people, dogs, and communities.
Slide of NWABA logo.